Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Crazy D's Equipment. So today we're going to figure out if this old 300B will run. For those of you who watch Mr. Good Pliers, his video that came out, about 4 or 5 days ago, something like tractors, Studebakers, blah blah blah, state auction. And I'll put a link down in the below part for you guys. These are some of the tractors that were on that auction. We bought this 300B. I bought a Farmall H. We bought a Case 1030, another D17 Alice, a WD-45 with a loader, and an 8-in or a 9-in Ford. I can't remember which one it is. Also, we got a few other things there, some equipment and stuff that was on the auction. We bought the autonomy or something like that wheel loader, but I think that's gonna be something we're gonna keep around. But I bought this thing here in the thoughts that I'm going to have Doc. Me and Doc are going to get this fixed up. We're going to keep it out the farm to give for those of you that have been to the channel for a while, Scoops or our wheel loader, our W5, a break until I can figure out the parts and stuff for it. So Daniel still got the loader tractor out at the farm to move round bells and that kind of stuff. And we can let the W5 sit until I can figure out where we're going to get stuff. The other day I had them bring it in. They brought it in. They dumped it off. Daniel's a little annoyed with me because I dumped it right where he wanted to put his garden, but maybe that'll motivate him to get him run quicker. Then we can get him out of his garden. That's what I was thinking. So, but anyways, let's take a look at this. Let's see what we got. Maybe it'll run, maybe it won't. We have a theory, and I'll explain to you that in a minute. Well, Doc, what do you think?
Well, my first thought is, did you have to park it in my garden?
You got nothing planted. It'll be fine. And sooner you get it running and out of your way, you can finish up. So let me give you a little back history on this thing. So the gentleman that owned these things, he kind of had an automotive salvage yard, and he passed away about 3 years ago. Me and Joe's theory is all this stuff just has been sitting for the last 3 years. So I think this is the tractor that he used to move everything around the salvage yard and stuff. I think all the other tractors that we brought in were inside. I think this was sitting out by the gate and stuff. I think that's why it's a little bit more weathered. Where it was shoved into line at the auction, I was thinking the day of the auction that's probably where it's been sitting for a while, but when Joe and his son picked it up to bring it in for us, since we both were busy, he said the grass wasn't dead and it hadn't been sitting there very long. So before they set up the auction, they must have just shoved it in there. So I got a feeling with a battery and a little bit of TLC, this thing should go. The best thing about it is this is basically Scoops, but in tractor form. So you and Dad can still move round bells and stuff, and we can still move tractors and bits around the yard and stuff with it. So if you brought out some tools with you, I think I know where a battery is, and we can get a can of fuel. Let's just see if it cranks over and fires up, or at least tries to crank over. I don't know if it's stuck. I don't know if it's anything about it. So it's so compacted in there with the loader and stuff, you can't get your hand in there to try to turn the motor or whatever. It's not like you're putting a crank on the front. Yeah. So, and then you got enough weight on the back here to tip over the entire state building. So, but anyways, so I'm guessing, so that's the case right now. So let's just figure it out and go from there, all right? Okay, so it cranked over, Doc. Now what?
Well, like I always do, I check points next.
That's wise.
Hey, that looks pretty good.
You gotta get into the dust cap there to.
Come on. There it goes. Well, that's pretty good in there.
Yeah, those almost look new, like he put points in not too long ago.
Yeah. Next point. What's the deal?
Turn the key on.
Yeah, looks like we're nothing just off the flat. Let's see. I might have to bump it a little.
You want to bump it?
They're good. Oh, we got sparkage.
We got sparkage?
We got sparkage.
We got sparkage. Sparkage is good. Let's just shine that up a bit.
Just a little.
Okay.
Will you do me a favor?
What?
Will you turn off the key, please?
Oh, no. The key is off, Doc. I wouldn't leave it on, little brother. You gonna go check now because you don't trust me? Why would you never trust me?
I don't know, because you...
Would I lie to you, Daniel?
Seems like you like to watch me get zapped.
No. I would never.
So... Now...
You know, she's not the prettiest old beast in the world, but she's got one thing going for her full tilt. And that's it's a case. Okay, now what we gonna work on, little bro?
I like to figure out where I need. Where's the air breather?
You know, I don't know. You know, I've had a couple 300Bs. It's up front in the grill, and I think you should be okay. I don't think you know. So you want to just spray ether.
Let's see if it'll go on.
Well, I think what we're going to have to do is take the hose off the end of the carburetor down there.
Yeah, let's see
and just tough it into there, because you're not getting to where the other one is.
No, if we can get that first.
And that hose is already loose. I don't know if they can see anything, because I can barely see anything in the screen here.
Probably not.
There you go. You think you shove it out of the way enough?
I get enough. You can
all right.
afford it.
Let's go get a can of ether and go from there. Tell me when you're ready, Doc.
Alrighty. Yep.
All right. Hold on here. Let me. Can you get that? I can't get that across the.
There you go.
All right. Want to give another spray?
Yeah. I think it runs.
You want to try gas?
Sure.
Why don't you pull that out, because I'm getting hit in the face with the... It's a two-piece muffler.
Hold on.
Into the scrap pile.
Yeah, I'll put it in the
Grab a
bucket of Scoopies.
grab some fuel. The sediment bowl's on the other side. I don't see how you would get in to shut the fuel off on it. I'll come back around this size. So I think the fuel's going to be open, and the sediment bulb doesn't look too bad.
You gotta, and then,
Oh yeah, safety can. Those are wonderful.
How much you think it's gonna?
How much should it take? I have no idea.
You seen the fuel going in the bowl yet?
I'll tell you when I got fuel in the bowl. I got fuel in the bowl, and the bowl's pissing.
Aww.
Can you choke it?
I know. I'm not even sure we're getting. Yeah. I know the gas isn't even making it this far.
I don't think the gas is even making it that far.
No. I've seen that we're gonna have to do some carb work though. You can see it
Is it?
bubbling around the screws, so
Well, I'm killing a good hefty part of your garden over here.
I see that. And there's a full fuel bowl.
Yeah.
It's right here. I'm wasting my expensive fuel.
Is it open?
I got it shut now.
Oh, you got it shut? Did it work? Did it stop the fuel from pissing?
It looks like it's.
Okay, so it did stop the fuel from pissing. So now
So I'm gonna have to pull.
we're gonna pull the hood and find the fuel line and just. And the other thing I noticed, you can't choke it
Yeah,
because
that's something else I gotta fix. But
because it's froze up here. So let's see if we can't get this hood off and let's see. I think we can get it to go.
I honestly, I don't think we're gonna do much more, Dave, because
You don't think we can get much more?
it's bubbling. You're cranking. You can see the fuel going back and forth.
Okay, so I'm not understanding. I'll be honest with you.
Right here, you can see it was when you were cranking it over.
Oh, on the top, where the carburetor comes together with the bolt, with the bottom of the carburetor.
You can see fuel being pushed back and forth from each compression. So that carb needs rebuilt.
Okay.
But other than that, I think
runs.
that's the only thing that's going to keep us from. It's keeping us from.
Well, I have a kit at the shop because
we bought the one and
I bought that. They sent me the wrong one when I ordered the carb rebuild kit for the for that 830.
Yeah.
800, 830. They sent me the wrong carb kit and stuff for that. So I have the carb kit for that. So we'll get you the carb on that, but it does run.
Yeah, it'll run.
Needs a little carb work. So we have other tractors to play with. Hey guys, it runs. So after 3 years of sitting in an automotive salvage yard, it's a running tractor. Well, it will be a running tractor. There's nothing wrong with it. It isn't locked up and stuff. So, well, I guess the only questions that leaves us is how well is the hydraulics work and is the transmissions okay? Because it is a shuttle shift, and those do have some issues, but you can straighten those out if that happens. So, well, guys, we made a little bit of ground on this one too today. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching, and we'll give you some more updates on this one later. See you next time.